Hey guys, Wolfang here with another video. Originally, this was supposed to be a recording of a AMA we did, including with questions, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, the recording didn't take. So I'm going to kind of go over basically what we went through and talked about during the AMA. Um, the main thing that we went over today was presets and the preset manager. As you can see, you can have up to 12 slots in your preset manager. You can name them basically whatever you want. It even has drop down for different things that people might be making it for. In this case, this first one is my range set. You can change the icon, do all kinds of different things with it. Um, you can select basically. So if you go to your main profile, you have your equipment presets. Well, they're all right here. Same thing with council. If you go to the hand, the tower, all these are the council presets you have there. March presets, same thing. So like if I go set it on a march, these are all the presets for the march. And same thing goes with Dragon Gear. Obviously, I only have two Dragon Gear sets. Haven't really invested a whole lot in my Dragon Gear just yet, um, but I'm sure at some point I will. Joining Elk Rallies right now, so this will be a good opportunity to kind of showcase what I'm talking about as far as switching with the presets. Because I also have I have a pathway going right here as well as macers that aren't doing anything. And this is a good opportunity. So like this rally's going. Here's 47 seconds before the next rally goes. Well, say I needed to heal real quick, I can quickly switch to my healing preset, go ahead and heal, and as you can see, this is another reason why you want to have a preset for like healing. You know, it's 40 food in 7 minutes, whereas if I was still in my creature hunting gear, it's a lot higher and a lot longer. Um, so being able to quickly switch is what makes the presets really good. It takes a while to get them set up. I'm not gonna lie about that, but once you have them set up, it makes a world of difference. And see, I can just quickly switch right back to creature hunting gear before the next rallies take off. Um, so that's kind of where the preset manager really goes well. Being a ranged main, I have a ranged attack set. I have not really set a difference between seat of power versus keep yet. Um, that might come into play as the new range season 11 gear comes out. But as of right now, I only have the one attack set, and then I have the one defensive set that I have. Um, so as you can see, like I said, if I go to my profile, I could switch my gear, but that's only going to switch my gear. It's not going to switch anything else. Whereas this will switch all of the presets that go along with it. So if I switch to like a defensive set, I'm also changing my small council. I'm changing what kind of march I have, or if I have different dragon gear, that all changes. Equipment and small council is kind of the two main things. I guess march, depending on what preset we're talking about. But as I continue to join these rallies, well, they're full. Good. So, like I said, these are the 12 presets I have. I can kind of go through and break them down, but like I said, this is my ranged attack, defensive set. This is March size, which, you know, March size gear. Like most of it's cab, or that piece isn't cab, but most of it is from the cab set. Seem to have the biggest March size increases. I have a March speed set. This is also half of my siege set as well. Like I said, we've already kind of gone over the healing set. I have an infantry set and a cav set as well. Secondary is infantry since I'm a range main. It's sometimes nice to have this cav as just as a backup. Like I said, creature hunting. I have one for troop chaining, crafting, and building. These three are very similar. Most of it is the Tide Lord, but there's a lot of difference in the Council, and there's a couple pieces that are different. So, for example, when it comes to the troop training, I have, you know, even the level 30 juggling knives is better than the Tide Lords for training speed. So 86 versus 62. So that's one of those small little changes in gear, but also helps as well. And same with crafting. So if I go in here and show you my council presets, so obviously with the council presets set for crafting, I'm going to have Mance, which has steel crafting efficiency, as well as Gendry, which also has steel crafting efficiency. Whereas if I go to, say, building, I'm going to have Tyrion, construction speed, you know, Allison also has free build time and building cost efficiency. So there's different things here and there that definitely help. Same thing with Rhaena Targaryen being a part of the healing set as well. So there's a couple different council presets that you might have. Obviously, the more heroes you have and the more they're leveled up, the more the council presets are going to benefit you. But like I said, the main thing with the preset managers is just being able to quickly switch them. I will admit there is a glitch that sometimes happens um, where you'll get an annoying little thing. Hey, these can't be found. Your gear can't be found, even though it's there. I don't know why the game does that, um, but there is that glitch I should probably point out. So same thing here. I'm trying to do these rallies, and I have this gear that's done. I quickly switch to my crafting set. Bam! I know I'm going to get those bonuses from the Gendry and Mance, and I can just quickly do the crafting, which can't even remember what piece I just crafted. It was the turban, which I don't think passed. So we'll be starting it right back over. Um, we talked about this during the Armory AMA last week, but I usually always have the pathway just continuously going. So that way I can always make sure that gear is going as well. But that's basically it. I mean, that's what presets do. I can kind of go over them in a little bit more detail if you really want. Um, like I said, as far as my gear presets, this is basically the best in slot attack gear with for range, at least until the season 11 set comes out. Same thing with defense. Obviously, some changes. The thin headpiece, for example, is a big part of the defensive set. Um, had the cap set, which is basically all the main new cap set, with one from season 10. I have a range March size set. We went over the March speed set. Creature farming. Healing is mostly pretty much Tide Lords. The crafting one, the main difference is the breaches for season 9 for the Harvest Fool set. It's a little bit better than the Tide Lords as far as crafting efficiency goes and forging speed. As you can see right there, 78 versus 123. So like I said, there's some small differences here and there, but not a whole lot. And same thing with the infantry set. I haven't even really done anything with the infantry trinket, so. But that's basically it. Like I said, you have a lot of council different councils you could set up for different situations. But it kind of all depends on where your heroes are. Um, as far as the dragon gear goes, I've only really got two sets. I have my main set, which I haven't really focused too much on because I don't have a level 40 plus dragon yet. And then my strategic terrain set, which is really just all the strategic terrain at green 35, just so that way I have that slight boost when it comes to it. I like to do the strategic terrain using the 8K Cav, T1 Cav. So it's also the same thing as like the March presets as well. If I go to hit a creature, you have different sets. So for example, I'm on my strategic terrain, which is 8K T1 Cavs just for that event. A lot of people don't have that, but that's just my strategy when it comes to it. Um, you might have a preset for March spies. It's just one troop, maybe a dragon if you're trying to knock out someone else's dragon. If you're racing for a soap, uh, a siege preset as well. I use this one. It's also siege, but it's just one troop. I use it for timing during double abdication. Um, kind of experimenting with these. This one in particular, it's ranged mixed with siege um, for situations where I might be getting siege sniped, but I want to throw a lot of my main troop type in to kind of prevent that snipe. But at the same time, having a little bit of siege, so when I do still hit, I still get a little bit of the wall. But those are just some of the experiments I have going on with it. But that's basically it. I mean, presets, they're a little bit difficult to set up, but once you set up, they're so nice and easy to switch between, and for different situations as well. So that's basically all I have. Like I said, I do apologize. The AMA that we had earlier in the Discord, for whatever reason, didn't record, so I wanted to put this video together. If you guys have any questions, you always feel free to at me in the Ask the Maester channel in the Loyal Discord. Other than that, we'll see you guys later.